Have you ever wondered why, the moment your head hits the pillow, your brain decides it's time to run a marathon?
Well, today we're going to get into the real biology behind why your mind gets so loud in the quiet of the night.
Okay, picture this. The day is finally over. You are so tired. You crawl into bed, just craving that feeling of deep rest. And for a second, everything is perfectly quiet. And then it happens. It's like a switch just flips on. Your brain is suddenly wide awake, buzzing with energy, even though your body is practically begging for sleep.
And what does that look like? Well, maybe you're replaying conversations from earlier, right? Going over every single word. Or suddenly all these worries about tomorrow, or maybe even next year, feel like they have to be solved right now. And of course, there are those totally random thoughts that just won't stop. It's this crazy disconnect, isn't it? Your body is wiped out, but your mind is just going and going and going.
And if you've ever thought this to yourself, you are so not alone. This is one of the most common things people say about this whole experience. And it's confusing, right? Because you're handling everything all day long, and then it feels like it all just unravels in the quiet of your own bedroom. Okay, this next part is a game changer. This is the reframe that can change everything. We are so quick to label this experience as nighttime anxiety. But what if that's not what it is at all? What if what you're feeling is actually a biological stress response? Seriously, just understanding this one distinction can be the key to finally getting some peace.
So let's really break this down. When we think anxiety, we usually think it's all in our head, right? A specific fear that we're supposed to fight and control with our minds. But a stress response, that's different. That's your body being physically on high alert. And it only really shows up once all the noise and distraction of the day finally stops. So the goal totally flips. It's not about controlling your mind anymore. It's about supporting your body.
I mean, just think about your average day. It is non-stop. You are moving, working, firing off emails, taking care of other people, just trying to keep up. Your nervous system is basically in fifth gear all day long just to get everything done.
And then, nighttime. The emails stop. The phone goes quiet. There are no more demands. And in that silence, your body finally gets the space to process everything it's been holding on to. That racing mind? That's just your body's way of speaking.
So what's actually going on inside your body? Well, a lot of the time it comes down to something called chronic stress. See, stress hormones are actually a good thing during the day. They keep you sharp and productive. But when that stress never really lets up, those hormones kind of forget to power down at night.
Okay, so look at how this is supposed to work. Normally, your stress hormones, like cortisol, they spike in the morning to get you out of bed. Then through the day, they slowly come down, hitting their lowest point right when you need to sleep. Perfect, right? But with chronic stress, see that line? That evening drop just doesn't happen. Your hormones stay high. Your body is physically primed for action, even when you're just lying there trying to rest.
And this right here is the whole point. The overthinking, the racing thoughts, that isn't the actual problem you need to solve. It's just a symptom. It's like the smoke alarm going off. Your job isn't to get mad at the alarm, it's to find the fire.
Which brings up a really good question, right? If your body is supposed to be resting, why is your nervous system still acting like it's in the middle of a crisis? Well, because its number one job, above all else, is to keep you safe. And when it's still flooded with stress hormones, it assumes there must be a threat nearby. So your brain starts scanning, combing through memories, future possibilities, and current worries, trying to find the unresolved danger that is causing this physical state of alert. Your thoughts aren't attacking you, they're actually trying to protect you.
And here's the kicker. We often do things that just add fuel to this fire without even realizing it. We're accidentally telling our body to stay on guard, like scrolling on your phone right before bed. That blue light and all that information is basically screaming, "Stay awake," at your brain. Or trying to reason with your thoughts. That just convinces your nervous system that these thoughts must be really important dangers. Forcing sleep just creates more stress. And the biggest one, judging yourself for being awake. That sends the loudest signal of all. Something is wrong here.
Okay, so if the problem is biological, then the solution has to be biological too. This is where we pivot. We're going to stop trying to outsmart our brains with mental tricks or willpower hacks. Instead, we're going to learn to speak our body's language. We're looking for biological cues, simple, gentle actions that send a message of safety directly to your nervous system.
So the whole strategy is about working with your body, not against it. That means calming the body first before you even try to address the mind. It means creating predictable routines that signal safety. It means learning to let thoughts pass without engaging them. And, really importantly, it means addressing the stress during the day so it doesn't all come pouring out at night.
And this is so cool because it shows you why these gentle steps are so powerful.
When you do some slow breathing or you dim the lights, you're not just relaxing, you're sending a direct, nonverbal message to the oldest part of your brain that the day's hunt is over and you're safe. A predictable routine, like reading for just 10 minutes, that tells your body the environment is stable, there are no surprises to watch out for. And letting thoughts pass without a fight, this is maybe the hardest but most important. It signals there's no urgent danger that needs to be analyzed right now, allowing your alert system to finally stand down.
If you take one thing away from this entire explainer, please let it be this. A calm mind is the result of a calm nervous system. You can't force it with willpower. You have to create the physical conditions for it to emerge naturally.
So the goal completely changes. It's no longer a battle to control your thoughts. It's a practice of helping your body feel fundamentally safe. It's about shifting from a mindset of fighting yourself to one of supporting yourself. And that leaves us with this one last thought to chew on. What if the path to quieter nights and to healing in general isn't about gaining more control, but about offering yourself more compassion, understanding that your body is just trying to keep you safe, even when it feels overwhelming, can be the very first step toward true rest.